How confident are you in your knots? Now, I'm curious, who knows how to tie a slip knot? Has anyone ever done this before? No. Now, one of the curious things about slip knots, would you mind holding this for me?
Sure.
Hold this right there, is that if you don't close the loop, everything that you worked on unravels. And today, my talk is all based on making sure that you close your loops. And I have an acronym for you. It is called K.N.O.T.S. Thank you. Now, while it may not be extremely practical for everyone to have to use knots on a day-to-day basis, I want to make sure that you understand this acronym. The K, this is for your knowledge. K is for knowledge. Every single time that you learn a new thing, it's like tying a knot in your life. It gives you an opportunity to grow, to get better. Now, N is for neighbors. Who is it that you surround yourself with? The people that come into your life, they are also like knots. They give you the opportunity to connect. They give you an opportunity to get better. Now, O is for opportunity. Now, when you are observant and you're looking for opportunity, it all comes down to how open you are to seeing those things. And as you are creating opportunities for yourself, sometimes those opportunities seem very large, and other times they seem extremely small. But an opportunity, if you close that loop, is still another knot in your life. And as far as being able to recognize sometimes we have trials, we get tied up. The T in this little knots analogy is for trials. We get tangled, and there are things that if you drop everything, it looks like you don't have the life that you want. But if you take the time to unravel your life and look at it from the right perspective, those trials, those difficulties, the things that are holding you back, you will be able to recognize that you can untangle those trials and get to the bottom of them. And often those trials become another knot in your story, become another knot in your life. And what's beautiful about that is you start to create a life based on all the experiences, all the knowledge, all the opportunities, all of these things. And then that creates S, your success. Now, success, this is not something that necessarily means that you are the best in comparison to somebody else. What that means is it's your best. I like the way that Earl Nightingale says this. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Now, maybe your worthy ideal is, I wanted to be a mother, and I wanted to do that the very best that I can. That is a success. Maybe your idea of success is being a police officer. That is a success if you are doing your very best to grow and to get better. I'm curious, what is a success in your life, and what does success mean to you? For me, it is closing those loops, tying those knots, making sure that as you are moving forward in your life, that everything is happening for you. It's not working against you. But if you don't close these loops, I want you to notice this one more time. Can I have you stand up just for a moment? If you don't close the loops in your life, you start to have all of those experiences not be as meaningful. The knowledge that you once had, if you don't share it, you lose it. The friends that you don't keep, those neighbors, if you don't actually connect with those people and keep up on your relationships, those relationships go away. Sometimes people pass away. Sometimes you had things that you wanted to say, and they start to dissolve because you didn't take the action to close those loops. And as you stop finishing what you start, your life starts to unravel. But at any point that you choose, hey, that opportunity right there, I want to keep it alive. I don't want it to fall away. That is when you start to make progress. And in Mandarin, 不进则退, if you're not progressing, actually getting better, tying those knots, you're digressing. And this is the key to this knots idea. as you are tying knots in your life, you are creating the knowledge, you are surrounding yourself with great people, you find the opportunities, you're observant for those opportunities, and you take them, you build a life worth dying for. And eventually, you look at the length of this, we don't know how long our life is, how much time we have left. You might be on your last rope. But it's your choice. What are you going to do to close a loop today? Who are you going to talk to? What is the knowledge that you need to be better, to do better? And what does that success look like for you? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.